In Mongewell, day 5 of the Ridgeway, and it's an old mill here in a mill pond which is fed by the Thames. They're funny little houses here. Just leaving Mongewell now, and about to walk along the A road, and I'm feeling a bit stiff this morning actually, but hopefully that will wear off. Usually does. So yep, we're going to be walking along some old Iron Age earthwork called Grimsditch. So it's 5 miles long, so that'll be interesting too. Going under the road maybe. Oh, Ridgeway. Right, that way. There we go, not going under the road, going alongside it. Little bit of wet weather to start with this morning. Hard to know whether to put a coat on to start with or not. But I kind of knew as soon as I started it'd come off, so I've just started walking without one, even though it's a little bit drizzly, not massively. It's, you know, it's on the wane, so to speak. Out on the main road, I'm going to cross over. It's a nice old gatehouse. See how this one goes. That was timely. Oh, here we are. This looks interesting. See where this leads us. Tell you a little bit about the next bit. A short climb, which I've just done, and then the path emerges on the top of what is clearly a man-made bank. It is known as Grimsditch, and may or may not be associated with a Grimsditch we encountered earlier in the walk. Archaeologists are uncertain whether they were indeed once connected, and they're equally unsure as to when it was constructed. Its likeliest date is sometime in the Iron Age, but everyone seems to agree that it could have been used for defence. Oh, that it could never have been used as defence. It seems therefore that it represents a boundary between different territories. So that's what I'm going to be walking along for the next 5 miles. Grimsditch. So it's a raised area with possible ditch on one side. So it sounds quite nice actually, and so this is going to lead me to a place called Nuffield. It's a wooded area now. Still on Grimsditch. I think the ditch is up there, but there's trees in the way, so we're on a lower path now. Got the coat on. It's drizzly, that's all, but yeah, I'm baking, but I don't want to get too wet. I thought it was going to stop, but it didn't. So look at that though, that's beautiful, isn't it? There's a woodpecker's hole in that tree, look. Yeah, amazing tree. Field full of sheep. far from the field now. Oh, look at them. Hello. Sheep always watch you, don't they, when you walk past. In the distance I can just about see Didcot Power Station. Wow, it's amazing. Looking forward to my cup of coffee. Not far, half a mile. And just the most spectacular view. Hadn't realised I climbed up so high. And then look, on top of this hill there's some blackberries. Like, I think it's the 1st of July today. Look at them. Wow. A bit sour, but that's a bit early, isn't it, for blackberries? Oh, what's that? Is that another red kite? I think it is. 2 of them. Oh, lovely. There's water tap there, look. Just for people that need to know. Oh, it's beautiful. The church. When I was looking at the church, I got sidetracked and missed this signpost. It is under a tree and camouflaged. So, here we go. I went all the way along the road and a bit further. Couldn't find the pub. There we go. Now this looks like a pretty field with lots of beautiful flowers in it. Ah, there we go. Back on the right track. Balls. Like, I've walked alongside one before, but right across the fairway. It's interesting. Here we go again. Got to do another one now. Just make sure there's no loose golf balls flying around. There we go. Whoops. Okay, so I'm going over there. So, Watlington, 4.5 miles. And got to cross the busy road. And back on the Ridgeway. There's sections for walkers only, but I have seen some bikes on this section. So just so people are aware, don't think you've got the whole path to yourself, because sometimes you don't. So down into a little wood. I think this is going to be a bit more varied. Don't feel like I'm on a ridgeway at the moment. I feel like I'm cutting across 2 areas, and maybe that is what this bit is, linking 2 sort of ridges together. Walking through a rapeseed field. Smells quite heady. Amazing, aren't they? Like little bean pods. Thin little wood, and in another rapeseed field. And another red kite called Ewelham House or something. It's very pretty. Following the signposts. There are lovely outbuildings and stables. It's quite old. Great. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Absolutely lovely. Just going down the side of a wooded area. The trees are so tall. Wow. Okay, concentrate before I slip over. 11th century church, St Botolph at Swincombe. Look at that. Like a little belfry there. It's very pretty. Normally I'd go in, but there's some cars here. I'm wondering if there's a bit of private prayer going on, so I'm not going to today. But that is a very old, beautiful church. So this path has been pretty straight up until this section, and now it's meandering all over the place, so I'm having to keep checking my map. Okay, not sure. Oh, there, look, there's the signpost there. Yeah, they're not. And I think this might be a road now. So, oh, some little sheep. Hello. Are you coming to see me? Hello. Hello. Oh, hello. Today, going up, I think we're going over 200 metres here. Could be wrong. You know me, I'm always factually inaccurate on my videos. But there we are. Still going up. In the woods, no views. So that's a shame. But anyway, going down now. So I think this is going to undulate this bit of the walk. And I like trees, but I like views as well. I like to see which direction I'm walking in. But yeah, I can't hear anything but nature, which is a really nice place to be. Maybe I can hear some background car noise, but I'm really having to try and listen to that. Mostly birds. Raincoat's back on. Anyway, we continue to twist and turn and up and down on this track today. And on a pretty flat path, so it's quite nice because it's been quite undulating for the past few miles. So the hedgerows are beautiful. Got all those purple flowers, really pretty. And it stopped raining. I'm going to take my coat off again. It's like one of those days where it's hot but wet. So I'm going to take my coat off again in a minute. Sorted here. Done this bit. Now we're here. So just got to go up here now. So gonna stop at Watlington Hill for lunch. and just crack on with this. A few more people around. Look at that road. Spray Street. Okay. Off we go again. Coat off. Ah, cool. 1.6 miles. Oh no, 1 mile. 1.6 kilometres. So 3.5 miles from Nuffield, which is where I had my coffee break. So that's okay. 1 mile to Watlington. Had lunch on the last bit now for today anyway. Wow, it's got the next bit. So I'm here. Oh, I didn't see the white mark. Anyway, I'm here and I'm going to go here. And then tomorrow we're going to do this bit to Coombe Hill. And then the next day, finish. So, cool. Let's go and find the M40 motorway. You can see the M40 and the hill I've got to climb tomorrow morning. So, nearly finished. Just, I think there's like a bridge or something to go under the M40. Lots of sheep around. Maybe they're hungry. Just like really noisy sheep. Bugger off, I'm saying. Reg. This is the part of the M40 that cuts between the Chilterns. So, wow, that's a significant place to be. He's taking a picture of me. Right, switching off. More in a bit. My walk today. It's about 12 miles. And finished walking under the M40. So I'm now in the Chiltern Hills. Best bits about the walk. Probably walking along Grim's Ditch and recognising that that was pre-Iron Age and man-made. The countryside was beautiful, but there was no massive Neolithic, no sort of geology that was outstanding today, unlike Avesbury up to Uffington and Uffington onwards. Of course, yesterday I had the Thames, so it was all pretty much wooded areas, few undulations, but yeah, it wasn't my favourite bit of the walk. It was alright though. And of course there was no orchids today, which I've got used to seeing my daily orchids. So anyway, tomorrow we'll be walking from Leuknor to Wendover to Coombe Hill, so that'll be fun.